I'm living at home with family right now, and I really need to move out. If you relate to that, and the reason for moving out is so you can have your own private space and your own time and space to grow and work on yourself, self-improvement, focus on business, whatever it is. If you relate to this, watch this video, man. It's going to be very useful because yes, there is a element of patience involved. You can't rush decisions like these. You need to make sure that you're financially prepared and whatnot and everything like that. But also a strong part of this is preparing and planning for what you're about to unleash, what you're about to embark on, in a sense. And what that means is you need to dial down on what your goals are. What are the things that are important to you? Sure, you want to move out for self-improvement reasons, or you want to move out so you can focus on business. Okay, that's amazing. But get more specific. What are things that are important to you? What is currently preventing you from being at your full capacity at home? Let me provide some examples and maybe you can relate to these. Lack of privacy. You live with a lot of people, you can't have time to yourself, you get disturbed, yada yada, lack of privacy. No routine, no schedules, right? Everyone's all over the place. People are walking in and out, dinner, whatever. And there's no schedule, there's no routine. And for you to make a routine, actually number 3 is no sense of sovereignty. What that means is you cannot establish a system of your own within the house. What that means is, if we go into more detail, you aren't allowed to eat a certain diet, for example. Your parents might be against it, whatever, they'll just say whatever the excuse is, right? But you can't be able to you can't even cook yourself food. You can't cook yourself dinner. You can't skip breakfast because it's offensive or whatever. You cannot create a system of your own to benefit you. That applies to things like wake up schedules as well. Maybe you wake up really early and you want to go to bed early. Well, that sucks because tonight you're going out to see family and you have to come. Wait, you don't want to come? No, you have to come. Exactly, right? You probably relate to this. That's number 3, lack of sovereignty. You can't make decisions for yourself. Number 4, maybe like some other things preventing you from this is the environment you're in. You live far away from the city, you can't socialize. Socializing is a big aspect of your life. Okay, cool. Maybe you need your own little space. You need a whole room for yourself where you can put like literal whiteboards and fucking papers and stuff on your wall, and you stick your goals on the wall or something, Maybe you need space for that, right? Maybe you need to surround yourself with different types of people because you have a higher mission. Your purpose is different and you can't relate to anybody that's living with you. So you can't share, you feel alone even though you're living with a family. You can't relate to anybody. They don't eat like you, they don't work out, they don't exercise, they don't have a business, they don't have dreams, they don't have goals they're working on, right? They don't even know what journaling or meditation is. And therefore you can't relate to them. All right, we're back with the GoPro. My phone died. Actually, no, it didn't die. It ran out of storage. Anyway, as I was saying, maybe you just can't relate to people, man. And that's totally fine. You've just outgrown them. You're on your own mission. You're on your own purpose. You're a focused individual. You're motivated by a higher sense of goals. And that's all right, man. You've outgrown them. You've outpaced them. And you need to leave them behind. And that's totally fine. You've got to start your own journey, boss. So those are the reasons why you might want to move out fast. And so there has to be a certain plan to make sure that all of this intertwines together to create essentially a really good routine and lifestyle for yourself so that you can be productive. And here are some of the things you want to think about, which is currently what I'm thinking about. I'm in the process of moving out, hopefully soon, saving money, whatever. Those are the basics, right? But here are some things that usually people don't really talk about because whatever. One of the things is you want to have a space where your work is done, all right? And usually, look, you're moving out, so don't put it in your bedroom unless you're out of space. You were only putting your setup in your bedroom because of privacy reasons. You've moved out, dude. You have privacy. So keep your workplace separate to where you play, where you eat, and where you sleep. It'll be like a little ritual. When you enter that room, it's time for work, essentially. So you can completely focus on work. What this also means is if you have a dedicated space for work, you can buy things that enhance your work ethic or your work productivity. For example, Incense, better lights, better airflow, AC, you know, you can have some AC, get a good chair, get a good table, put up whiteboards and like graphs and, you know, paste your papers on the wall, whatever. You can have that kind of setup if it's in a dedicated place. What this does, it prevents you from being lazy, because when you're working in your room, your bed's right behind you. You can, it's the energy is conflicting. The bedroom energy is low, it's time for sleep, whereas work, it should be high, let's go, productivity. So don't combine those two together, keep them separate. That's one of the things I'm kind of focusing on. Second is a place to unwind and start the day. And ideally you want this to be outside in your balcony, your backyard, front yard, wherever you can. Get some sunlight and be outdoors, get some fresh air. So this is what I'm thinking about. My balcony is going to be the place where I wake up in the morning and go to for some meditation, breathing, for some yoga, stretching and whatnot. At night, it's also a place for me to go do some yoga, meditation and unwind, read a book. So immediately, like, this is my place of ritual for winding down and starting the day. So I want to buy stuff or enhance that place with things that's going to help me. What can I use? Incense, maybe a low brightness light at night so I can read outside, right? Comfy cushions so I can read comfortably, fall asleep easier. So I get sleepy, I go back to bed. I can have a yoga mat. I apologize for the plane, guys. I can have a yoga mat there. I can have cushions for meditation, you know, all these different things that are enhancing my area of productivity, whether that's for, again, winding down or starting the day, whether that's for sleep, for productivity, for work, even for entertainment, right? So think about those. That's one thing I'm thinking about. Second thing, what's in your fridge? Sorry, third thing, what is in your fridge? What are you eating? Well, how is your day-to-day eating schedule and diet lined up with helping you in your goals, your ultimate purpose, therefore your lifestyle? Think about this. Are you eating carnivore diet? Okay, cool. How are you going to prepare the meats? What kind of things are you going to eat? What do you need to have in your fridge every single day? You know, have a drinker of milk. Cool. Think about those. Align your fridge, your eating style with a diet and stick to it. It'll be so much easier because you're starting from fresh. There's no unnecessary bullshit. You know, like for example, you live with parents and your mom comes back from the shops with like all this junk food with like seed oils and like fucking sugar and 5 ingredients you can't spell or pronounce. And like, yes, the intentions are good, you know, but dude, those are so bad for you. And it's easy to one day be on a 3-day streak, open the pantry and you see fucking Cheetos or something there, which is, you know, a vice for you. So think about it that way, man. You're starting fresh. Completely design and structure how you're going to eat for the rest of your stay there. That's another thing. So you can also think about reverse osmosis water filters. You can think about, you know, storing things in jars, whatever, like making shit for yourself as well. Another thing to think about is entertainment space, okay? Do you really need a TV? Let's be honest, dude. You're on self-improvement, you have goals, you have a higher purpose. You don't need a TV. Oh, but I can watch podcasts. You have a computer, you have a phone. Oh, but I'm gonna have guests. Dude, so what? You're gonna watch TV with your guests? You're literally inviting people over and you're not even gonna look at them in the face and you're gonna go and watch TV instead. Okay, cool. No TVs, dude. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of space. A TV requires a lounge room. And like, if you buy a TV, you got to buy a sofa. You got to buy a couch, dude. You have to buy a coffee table, a TV stand. It's a can of worms, unnecessary. Don't buy a TV. You know what? Don't even buy a bed. Just sleep on the floor with your mattress. Don't even buy a bed. Buy the necessities. Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme. Another thing you want to think about is hygiene. How are you, dude, what the fuck? How are you looking after yourself? How are you looking after yourself? What are you cleaning up yourself with? Are you using products? Are you completely natural? If so, are you making products for yourself? How often do you need to shower? How often do you need to clean things up? You need to think about these. I take a shower every day. I want to clean up my laundry every single week, maybe twice a week. So I might get extra sheets. I might get extra towels. I might, you know, if I'm doing skincare and I'm going for products, I might get all these products. If I'm doing natural, I might make my own and store them there. Easy access, everything that I need there. Think about that as well. Another one you want to think about is, what is the reason, the ultimate reason for you moving out? okay? Because it's nice and fun creating all of these systems and mechanics, but what is the ultimate reason? What is the purpose for you moving out? Focusing on self-improvement, your business. Okay, let's say it's business. You might want to consider like literally putting up things on your walls, making sure like the whole house is used for business, right? You might have a camera system, a blah 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 system, whatever it is. Best example I can give is YouTube, right? So I'm gonna have a space for my own office where I work, do this, record. My room filled up for unwinding, outside, you know, in the balcony for meditation, coming up with ideas, journaling different things, recording there as well. So I need to think about these places. Where can I record a good video in my house? Where is the good lighting? You know, what else do I need to make this work? Self-improvement, cool. You want to get a meditation mat, you want to get a yoga mat, you want to get a pull-up bar, maybe some gym ropes, you know, even light dumbbells so you can work on like unstretched muscles and stuff. Dude, think about all of those. But most importantly, stick to your purpose and have a reason for why you're moving out. Don't rush it. Last thing you want to do is rush into any decision. You'll regret it. Take your time, man. Nothing will last forever, especially if you rush it. What the fuck? All right, man. Have a good one. Showed up today, and I hope you did too.